All right, you guys, we are back on the historic grounds of Lincoln Cemetery. I love the cemetery because there are so many historic people here in Black history. We are going to be visiting a few graves today, but just in case you haven't been keeping track, I'm going to give you a little map. So, historic Lincoln Cemetery is broken up into actually three sections. And so far, we visited the grave of Bessie Coleman right here. We've also visited the grave of Willa Brown, and we visited the grave of Eugene Williams. We visited the grave of Gwendolyn Brooks, but that's coming soon. James Cleggett back here in section 12, also Janet Harmon Bragg's cenotaph, and also Rekia Boyd. So today we're actually going to be in the back in section 24 and across the street. So the first grave that we are going to visit in the back of section 24 of the main cemetery is blues pianist and composer Florence Beatrice Smith Price. Florence Price was an American classical composer, pianist, organist, and music teacher, according to Wikipedia. She was born in 1887 in Little Rock, Arkansas, and she was educated at the New England Conservatory of Music. And she was the first African American woman to be recognized as a symphonic composer and the first to have her composition played by a major orchestra. She composed over 300 works of music, including 4 symphonies, 4 concertos, as well as a whole host of choral arrangements. And she passed away in 1953 here in Chicago, Illinois. Also resting here at Lincoln Cemetery is Reverend Marvin Yancey, who is the husband of Natalie Cole, and he also helped to write some of her most famous hits. He took over as pastor after his father died here in Chicago, but he was an R&B singer and record producer, and here he rests. He passed away after suffering a minor stroke at the young age of 34 in March of 1985. And last but not least, we are going to visit the grave of Mathis James Reid, also known as Jimmy Reed, who was an American blues musician and songwriter whose songs were covered by Elvis Presley, Hank Williams Jr., and the Rolling Stones. He was born in Mississippi in 1925, and he learned the harmonica and the guitar. And he moved to Chicago, where he was drafted into the U.S. Navy and served in World War II. He returned to Mississippi and married his girlfriend, who was an uncredited singer on some of his background records. He died of respiratory failure in 1976 in Oakland, California, and he is interred here at Lincoln Cemetery in Blue Island, Illinois, a little piece of American blues history. There's actually a lot of blues musicians and baseball players, Negro League baseball players here. So definitely check out all of our previous videos, especially when we visited the grave of Eugene Williams, the Chicago 1919 race riot victim, and also our first video where we visited the grave of Bessie Coleman. So make sure you check out all of our videos. As always, we love it when you like, subscribe, and comment, and we will make sure to see you next time where we visit Gwendolyn Brooks. See you again on Tombstone Tea, and thank you for watching.